What's going on? Just another random live video. Start scheduling these a little better, but I figured I'd get one in to talk about some shit. Talk about what happened this week in boxing. The Oscar De La Hoya. John Fury coming out saying that pretty much that the fight with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is nowhere near done. And he gave the reason why. Terrence Crawford's Twitter rant and what big news that he may have in store. Because I'm hearing rumors that there's some big news coming soon. It's a random live, so wait for people to get in here. I see here it says, I don't know where he said this at, but I guess Canelo said that Spence ain't a draw or some shit. I wonder where he said that at. I wonder where he said that at. Fanon said that Canelo said that Spence ain't a draw. Canelo Alvarez says Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford. Oh shit! So Canelo must have had some type of recent interview or something. Eddie Reynoso feels different. But I'm not sure how true any of that is. But what I did hear is that Bud got something big coming up. And what is Oscar De La Hoya's whole purpose, for talking about coming back? What is the whole purpose of it? Is it money? Or is it just something you got something to prove at almost 50 years old? I mean, unless it's an expedition fight, I don't really see why he even entertain coming back to boxing. So one of these young dudes can get the one up on them and shit, even though they won't get credit for it. It's still, I beat Oscar De La Hoya and shit. So I don't know what Oscar's trying to do. I don't know if it's because of money. I just don't know if that's a good idea. Now, if it was just one of those play fights, then yeah, that's cool. But you coming out trying to have full blown fights. But yeah, Bud Crawford went in on Twitter last night or early this morning or some shit. He was saying all types of stuff, man. He says that the fight, he don't want the fight, but I think that's kind of bothering him. You know, I think that's kind of bothering him that this situation is, how it is. What the hell? Yeah, we don't see any reason why. Let's see right here. Yeah, Bud Crawford went on a little fucking rant, man. Whatever news they got, whatever news they got, um, he must can't wait to let that shit out. He says, if anybody's been following my career and not listening to the nonsense that people say, then you'll know I tried to fight all the champions in my division years ago. What more do y'all want? Talk is cheap. That's why I just show up. Yep. He said, I'm the one that will pull up on you by myself. Like, he says, I can't wait to fight. I got a high brave drive for action. Ever since I could remember, all I ever wanted to do was fight. Yeah, he just went on a little Twitter rant. And then he said, oh, wait, y'all go act like I wasn't calling these guys out when I was at 140. Then he said, wait, tell him to get a belt. He's not a real welterweight. He's on the wrong side of the street. He didn't beat nobody. This is all the shit that people were saying, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, he seems pretty frustrated about that shit. I don't care what he say. He's bothered by the whole situation. He's bothered by it. You know what I'm saying? Why did it have to come to this? But Dillian White, yeah, some people saying that Povetkin is more about what Povetkin, just how he looked, rather than Dillian White. You know, they said Povetkin looked like shit. Actually, it sounded like the announcers, the commentators, was trying to give him an out right off the jump. Oh, he just never seemed right from the opening bell, and you know, they watered down Dillian White's victory and shit. You know, what's good, Martin Machine? What's good with you, bro? I'm just weekly boxing. I'm just talking to people get in here and shit. Yeah, now see YouTube be late as fuck with these send outs and shit. But yeah, they tried to water down Dillian White's victory yesterday and shit by trying to say that Povetkin was pretty much something was wrong with him and shit. They be on some bullshit in boxing, y'all. They be on some bullshit. But yeah, I was gonna talk about the Buzz Twitter rant, Oscar De La Hoya, and what's the purpose of him coming back. John Fury coming out saying that the AJ Fury fight is nowhere near done, and they don't even got nobody to invest in that fight. And yeah, Crawford got some big news that's supposed to be coming up, man. I don't know exactly what it is, but I heard it's fucking big. You said Buzz is trying to cash out. Ooh, Bud. Oh, so that's the new narrative now? That Bud is trying to cash out and shit. That's the new narrative now? That's the new one you got now? Okay. I expect to see that a lot more now. That Crawford is trying to cash out, and you know he's looking for easy roads and shit. Yeah, I expect to be hearing that in the upcoming weeks and shit. Yeah, bro. They already know, bro. The LDBC, them dudes know what's up, man. They already know what's up. Crawford spoke all facts on Twitter, bro. He did. But when you speak facts, you know what they say? What's up, Saul Gutierrez? You know what they say? 60-40. Why he ain't take the 60-40? You know what I'm saying? Or Bob Arum. You said Bud versus AJ cash out. Yeah, that's a cash out. I think Bud is like that dude that really likes to fight, man, but he's frustrated because he can't really get the fights that he wants. You know what I'm saying? He said, I done heard it all, but glove up. Yeah, exactly. They said everything but let's fight. I'm over it. When I say it's a wrap, then that's it. Over with. Don't ask me about it no more. And I'm done talking about it. But he ain't done talking about it. That's something that's gonna be bothering him for the rest of his fucking life, bro. We already see what type of guy Terrence Crawford is. He's highly competitive, and he's out to prove something. Now there's a new narrative that he's chasing the bag. I mean, fuck, this is what he do for a living. You know, he's not braggadocious or nothing, but shit, hey. He said Pac will be a hard fight. Yeah, it'll be a hard fight. But Pacquiao is old. He haven't fought in 2 years again, and you know he's part-time now. So I don't expect. I don't know. I expect that fight to be good if it happens. I expect it to be interesting, if anything. I can't really say what Pacquiao is going to show up. Spence Easy Road Promotions. Yeah, man. Bud been the boogeyman, man. But people don't want to admit it because Errol Spence was supposed to be the boogeyman. Remember back when Keith Thurman and them was playing games? You know what I'm saying? Remember back when Danny Garcia and them was acting like Spence didn't exist and acting like he had to do a lot to get a shot at them? Yeah. Spence was the boogeyman back then. Everybody was glad to say it. But now that Spence ain't looking like the boogeyman no more, it's looking more like Bud. They gonna do whatever it takes to change the narrative. Gonna do whatever it takes. He said, "What does Uga do for EJ Profile? It's just to get the belt, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see how easy it was for Ugas to get the fight? Come on, people. Ugas didn't do shit to get that belt. And I respect Ugas, man. I like Ugas. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. But he didn't. You see how easy it was for him to get the fight with Spence? Maybe it's because he's on the same side of the street. Maybe it's because he's on the same side of the street, right? I don't fucking know. Yeah, they need some type of That's the thing with boxing. You can't really make nobody fight nobody. They gotta want it, bro. You know what I'm saying? These dudes gotta want it. And then the people around them gotta want it too. Mikey Garcia came out and said, I don't know if your favorite YouTubers came out and told you this, but they said Mike Garcia had an interview with that babe, Michelle Joy Phelps, Behind the Gloves girl. And he said he's not stuck on Pacquiao. And the vibe that I got from it is that shit didn't look like it was going nowhere, and he ain't waiting on dude. So I mean, is Mikey Garcia? I forgot I was gonna fucking say now, man. Honestly, I forgot I was gonna fucking say. I was gonna go somewhere with it, but I forgot where I was going. Ugas versus Spence. It could be, man. It could be. I don't know, bro. I mean, it's not the fight that we want, but it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Like Spence is trying to collect all the belts, so when he fights Crawford, he has all the cards stacked in his favor. It's a fucking political game right now. It's really whack as fuck. He could have been fought Crawford. Ugas didn't even do shit for no belt, but he go get a crazy amount of credit for being Ugas and shit. You said no hate for Bud. He did great. He is great. Any real box fan knows Bud career just ain't what it did at 147. I mean, he wasn't at 147 for 10 or 12 years either, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude just moved up to that weight. He's already a title defense behind Spence, bro. Spence been at that weight class his whole career, dog. People act like, you know, he's supposed to fight Muhammad Ali and shit as soon as he moved up to 147 or something. Like, come on, bro. He fought the champion as soon as he moved up. You know, and Jeff Horn, the guy that beat Pacquiao. I mean, but that got downplayed immediately, though. It's gonna always be like that until Crawford fights Spence. He gonna beat Pacquiao. Oh, he was an old man. He gonna beat Porter. Oh, he was halfway out the door. It's gonna always be like that for Bud until he get his hands on Spence, and then he's gonna say, "Oh well, the accident," and so it's never gonna be good enough, man. That's just what it is. He just gotta learn how to roll with it, like Floyd did. He gotta learn how to roll with that shit. Or be like Aljamain Sterling is doing right now. He is playing this shit up. Oh my God. And he liked one of my comments on this post because I told him, man, watch him hate and watch the money pile up. Keep doing what you're doing. He keep doing it. He's being crazy as fuck. He said, I lost no rounds in that fight. I'm undefeated. I'm untouchable. He talking hella shit. He said, fuck it, they gonna hate me anyway. I try to be the good guy. It ain't working, so I'm gonna make them hate me even more. And that's what Aljamain Sterling is doing. That's what Bud needs to do. The fans need to be on the same page, Saul. That's the problem. The fans need to be on the same page. I mean, Bud shouldn't have to prove anything anyway, Sky Cutter. You know? Why do he have to prove anything to fight Spence? Oh, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't done this, he ain't done that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else got that kind of static. And you're right, it's just these new boxer fans, bro. And then let's be honest too. Let's be honest. There's a lot of people that's like this little war, this cold war between PBC, Top Rank. You know, it's like a little cold war. So there's guys that's only fucks with PBC fighters and what PBC is doing. There's guys that only fucks with Top Rank. People need to get out of that shit. Man, that shit was weak, bro. But guess what? Your favorite YouTubers ain't gonna call these dudes out. They ain't gonna call them out on that shit. Here, the boxing fans been asking this dude for years. What about Crawford? What about Crawford? And this is what he's doing. He gave us Ugas instead. So when the Crawford fight happens, he wants to make sure all the cards are stacked in his favor. Collect all the belts first. Collect all the Dragon Balls first. I mean, I guess let him do what you're going to do, but is that going to stop you from getting your ass kicked? How's that going to save you from the wrath of a fucking angry Terrence Crawford? How's that going to stop? What them belts going to do? That's my thing. What the fucking belts going to do? The belts ain't going to stop you from, it's going to make you get more money. You'll get a lion's share of the pot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said Bud has nothing to prove. Yeah, I mean, he already proved it, bro. He just need them big names to really put more effort into fighting him. You know, They need to put more effort into fighting him. He's the guy that they consider the pound for pound best. How come nobody trying to take that scalp? That's what box fans need to ask themselves. How come nobody's trying to take his scalp, man? Yeah, yeah, shit. Let me see. You said what you think about Wilder, White versus White? Yeah, Wilder and White needs to fight. He said, "Take it easy on Spence today." Hold up. Hey, Marvin, wait, hold up. He said, "Take it easy." What's up, bro, horse? He said, "He said, take it easy on Spence today." Man, I ain't gonna go too hard on him. Like I said, I got something nice coming up for the Spence guys, man. I don't hate Spence, but I'm just calling the shit how I see it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. See, it wouldn't even be bad. Like Leo Santa Cruz, he was ducking Gary Russell for years, but guess what? He wasn't a loud dude. He wasn't talking this, that. He was a quiet guy, so nobody really said nothing. He's like the nicest dude in the world. See, Errol Spence was talking shit. So now, I'm looking at you like, okay, so where's that same energy? You know, where's that same energy now? Oh well, I'm going my ranch. Come on, man. She set it up for you. She set it up for you. You said you was going on your ranch, bro. Hold up. My mom's in town out of nowhere. Hold up, you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that Marvel Machine. People try to forget about them shits, man. I didn't like that. And I'm not one of these guys that get caught up into the PBC top rank beef, but I didn't like that shit, bro. They really did try to go as far as to not recognize the dude as a champion, bro. That shit was crazy. You see the zone what the zone does, right? The zone, they all involved in everybody else's business. They trying to get involved in the sport. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Oh yeah, you a top rank fight? Come on over here and talk to us. They don't care. But PBC, man, they was like, man, let's just act like Crawford don't even exist. We don't even want them to know he exists. Come on, man, that shit crazy as hell. He said, "Oh man, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, and you're right, Martin Machine. They do. They do. They respect Spence and they give him his props, man. Come on, like, but it's an agenda, man. They don't want. Only way that Crawford get any love from over there, truly, is if he signs over there. Other than that, he's a threat to everything they got going over there with Errol Spence. He's a threat to that. That's just what it is. You know, he's just a threat to everything they got going. And unless they could have it to where Crawford's over there with them, then that could also be a play. The business. They don't want that fight really until Crawford is able to come over there. That way they can make the fight. And if Spence loses, then they still winning over there on PBC anyway. So it's really probably more than what us fans want and think. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit. But it's been like a 3-year long thing. And that's just the business side of it. Business wise, Terrence Crawford is bad business. He's not necessarily a household name or a mega draw. And then he could beat he could possibly beat every guy they got in their stable. I'm not saying he can or will, but I'm saying he got the ability to. He possibly can. They don't want to deal with that shit. Thank you, Horace. Thank you. Thank you. Give Crawford 50-50, and let's just get this show on the road. But now we got to wait to the Ugas fight. Ugas, what y'all think about Ugas, man? Let me just see what y'all think about Ugas in the comment section. And hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button for your boy. I got to get in the habit of telling people to hit the like button. And what y'all think about Ugas, man? Do he really have a chance against Errol Spence? Do Ugas have a chance against Spence? Think about it. Think about what we've seen from Ugas, his ups, his downs. And think about it. Do we have a chance against Errol Spence, his stylistically? We know he's tough. But do he stand a chance? And salute to you, Latch Puma Skills. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Straight up, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, bro. That promotion company shit, man. Nah, man. We just want to see the best fights, bro. We just want to see the best fights. That's all it needs to be. We got a lot of new age fans that's not even really fans of boxing. They're just fans of promotional companies, dude. Hey, I agree, sign cutter, sign cutter. I mean, well, we know that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's too risky. It's too risky of a fight, man. You know what I'm saying? You said Ugas ain't it, huh? Hold up. Yeah, man, ain't it? That's a really good way of saying it. He's an honest fighter. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, he was struggling against Abel Ramos towards the end of that fight, man. Ugas kind of slows down later on in the fight, and Spence actually picks it up. He said, "I picked Danny over Ugas." Damn. My boy Latch Puma says everybody has a chance in boxing. That's true. That's true. You got the will and determination, man. How much do Ugas really want it? You know? He said Ugas ain't it. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. Ugas has a shot, but if it's close, Ugas will get robbed. Definitely, bro. He's not going to get a fair shake in that fight, man. He's essentially selling his belt to Errol Spence Jr. We all know this. So even if it goes to decision and it's looking like the Sean Porter fight, it's definitely going to Errol Spence. It's definitely going. But if it's close with Ugas, we've seen Amir Khan. I got the video on here beating Eugenio Ugas. I'm not saying that people don't improve and shit like that. I'm just saying. People say Ugas arguably beat Sean Porter. You know, people say he arguably beat Sean Porter. You know, he says Ramos boozed Ugas twice in that fight. Yeah, he did, man. Y'all notice something I noticed about the PBC fighters while we here is that these dudes, yeah, a lot of them get into these fucking car situations. You know, we got Spence, we got Keith Thurman crashing cars, we got fucking who else? Tank Davis fucking up shit with cars. These dudes be fucking up. See, Ugas, I don't know. Yeah, he got buzzed by Ramos. See, I expected him to kind of beat Ramos easily, but Ramos was in that fight. And he, like you said, Horace, he buzzed him twice. So it's like, what's going on over there, man? He said he don't have the power stamina. Yeah, I don't think so either, man. Ugas has the work rate to a degree, but he's not like a traditional Cuban boxer. He don't use his feet. He don't move around the ring and shit. He's kind of just standing there in front of you throwing a lot of punches. But he don't have that power like that. Hey, there we go, Dewan Cortez. They know that Errol has not had the fights he needed to defeat a guy like Crawford. 2 million skills. Hey, bro, hey, boom, right there. Errol hasn't had enough different fights. They're not confident enough that he could beat a guy like Crawford, who's like could do a lot. He could do a lot in the motherfucking ring, man. Errol Spence Jr. fought a lot of guys that he was really just supposed to beat up on, bro. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Not one opponent I felt that was going to be a threat to him in any kind of way. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I get tired of people saying that too, man. But that's one of the main things in boxing today for the past 3 years is about what this guy signed to and that. I think in order for boxing to really prosper, they're gonna have to work together. You know, boxing's gonna have to work together. Because you got great fighters over here, you got some great fighters over there, you got some good fighters over here, you got some good fighters over there. So they're gonna have to work together to make some of these bigger fights happen. And it's for the better of the whole sport. And if the sport does good, everybody does good. He said Ugas is going to have to bring his A game in a fight of his life to be Spence. Porter's all aggression, though. One speed, one dimension. Yeah, I agree. Porter is one speed, one dimension. Like, he could do a lot of shit. And he's really athletic. but you know what he's gonna do for the most part. And if he tries to do box on the outside, he's not necessarily great at that. And then he smothers his work a lot. And let's see what else. They keep saying he fought top guys, but Garcia and Porter always come up short when they hit the big stage. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man. I mean, it's we all see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We all see what's going on, y'all. Salute D Luckett, bro. Salute. Spence only fight station for our guys. Yeah, bro. That's what I've been noticing, bro. They keep saying he fought top guys, but Garcia Porter always come up short and they hit the big stage. Yeah, man. I mean, always, bro. And I like these dudes. I like those guys. I have no personal like beef with none of these dudes, but I mean, those are facts. You know, the guy that Sean Porter lost to, but smoked him in one round, like a few rounds, and Spence, beat him. I mean, they always come up short in the big ones. I think Danny Garcia, I think it's like I don't know what it is. Let's see. Oh, shout out to my boy D Luckett with the $5 super chat. He says Keith Thurman will be his toughest fight outside of Bud. Who you talking about? You talking about Spence? Because I agree. But see, the thing with Keith, how hungry is he? He's been out, he's been getting hurt. Now, if it's the Keith Thurman, shit, man, when last time we seen Keith Thurman look like a monster? I guess when he fought Porter in them. You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, but we haven't seen that in a while, bro. But salute to you for the $5 super chat, bro. D Luckett always holding your boy down. Remember when Arum told Hearn Haney signed with the wrong promotion? Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, he said that shit too. They got even old Bob ass saying that shit. See, Bob wants Devin Haney though. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum wants Devin Haney. He can't wait till Danny Haney's contract up. But do he got the money to afford Devin Haney? Eddie Hearn set the price market. He set the ticket high for Devin Haney. So Bob will have to cough up that money. But then again, Bob could hold that Lomachenko carrot in front of his face. Do you really want this fight? You know what I'm saying? So Bob Arum playing the side of the street game too. Let's just be honest. Yeah, Thurman's definitely a top dog. Thurman's definitely a top dog. But really, what the Pacquiao fight does for Bud is more like a passing of the torch. Pacquiao was the guy from the last era, and it'll be like, Bud getting some more juice. So even if Porter waits after Bud gets the Pacquiao fight, if he still gets in the Pacquiao fight, it'll be that much bigger for Porter, because then a lot more people know who Crawford is, because he fought Pacquiao and probably stopped Pacquiao. Let's just say he stopped him. It'll make Crawford pretty big because he got to stop Pacquiao. So it's about juice. And that fight is all about juice. And Porter, I mean, that fight needs to happen anyway. I don't see Crawford. Crawford has to fight Porter. That fight, it has to happen for boxing. That's a really good matchup. I think Porter gets stopped, honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth though. But a lot of those B-level, man, a lot of these B-level guys could show up, man. Like Mean Machine, he showed up against Crawford. Could have surprised everybody. Castillo Clayton, guys like that. It's a lot of good guys at welterweight division that may be B-level. They could possibly get these A-level dudes or these quote-unquote A-level guys if they get caught slipping. So it's really competitive in that weight class, period, if you ask me. Even that last guy Mean Machine fought was pretty good. The Canadian guy, I forgot his name. He was pretty good. He gave Mean Machine some good work. There's a lot of good fighters at welterweight. A lot of good fighters. And actually all these dudes need to mix it up. Why isn't Benavidez and like Jamal James fighting enough shit like that? Like what the fuck is going on? I think Benavidez in trouble with some shit. But yeah, I mean, other than that, what else happened this week? Of course, the John Jones shit. John Jones said, "Show me the money." He said, "Show me the money." Now, some people may say that means he don't really want to fight. That he don't really want to fight. I don't know. John Jones wants to be paid to get in there with that monster. I'll tell you that. You said, I don't know why anybody thinks Porter has anything for Crawford's style. The way he stands straight up, he is a perfect style. Yes, he is, bro. And a lot of people don't see that. A lot of people don't see that, bro. I think Porter is almost damn near tailor made for Bud. I think he's tailor made for Bud, bro. Cause I mean, it's gonna look like the fucking Felix Diaz fight. It's gonna look like that. It's gonna look similar to that shit, man. And then it's gonna come to a point where Porter's gonna start rushing in on him. Cause he's gonna be getting hit from all. He's gonna be getting hit when he's rushing head first and shit. It's gonna be a really good fight though. Definitely action packed. Porter brings the fight like a mug. It's surprising he don't have as many knockouts. If Porter was a puncher, he'd probably be one of the most dangerous dudes in boxing, pound for pound. If Sean Porter had a puncher, if he was a puncher, oh my God, that dude would be a fucking nightmare. Yeah, Crawford, he kind of like, they say he don't go in there with necessarily a game plan. He kind of figures you out on the fly. That's what they say. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I like how he do that too. It's like, it's almost like once he figures you out, it's almost over with. It's almost over with. You got to be able to outthink him. Actually, I seen an interview with Keyshawn Davis, the up and coming prospect. He said it when he was in there with Bud. He said he never wants to feel like that again because the ring IQ was just so ridiculous. Higher than anybody. He said it was just ridiculous. He said he don't never want to feel like he can't outthink a fighter again. He said Bud he's real smart up in that mug. So that's just what these fighters be saying. And yeah, we know what the hesitation is all about. They gonna make sure Errol Spencer's the super D duper A side going into that type of fight. That's just what it is. They're just gonna make sure he's the super D duper A side, or and age him out a little bit more. Try to put some more age on him, you know. But if we're honest, a lot of the PBC guys, especially the top dudes, they kind of fall off, man. They kind of fall off. You know what I'm saying? They kind of fall off for whatever reason. So we go see. We go see how that shit works. But yeah, I got some company coming over. Just came on here, hop on here live real quick with you guys. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button for your boy. And I'm out of here. Peace out.